What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful day here in Boston. I spy something gray. Just a lot of gray. A lot of gray in Boston. Find myself wearing a lot of gray. Wearing gray sweatpants every day. Gray sweatshirt. It's like 50 shades of gray out here. Only there's no hot sexy time in this story, unfortunately. So, what's going on? It's good to be here. It's good that you guys are here, watching wherever you guys might be watching. And I don't want you guys to think that I stopped vlogging because I haven't. I'm just really trying to learn how to use this editing software. As I think I mentioned to you earlier, vlog number 14. This is a one-man show. There is no Warner Brothers overhead expense here. It's all just it's just me, and hopefully one of these days we'll get a chance to change that. And but for the time being, it's just you and I having a quasi relationship, if you will, as we delve deeper into topics that matter. Because as I promised you from the start, we would only be talking about things that matter. And, I don't really have too much to talk about today. It's a little bit nasty out, and, I guess I'm having that weather bipolar thing going on, but we're going to get through it. Right now, my fiance and I, we've been watching, we've been doing a Star Wars marathon, and we decided we were going to watch all 7 of the Star Wars. We saw A Force Awakens, and we loved it. We thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was definitely a worthwhile sequel, and I thought they did the series proud. And so we decided that we were going to watch the original 3, and then we would go ahead and watch the 3 prequels. Now, I gotta say, the first 3 Star Wars movies were incredible. Legendary. You could see why there are so many people that are just diehard Star Wars fans. I certainly would not consider myself a diehard Star Wars fan. I appreciate the movies for what they are, but you will not see me going to a Comic-Con in a Darth Vader outfit, and I will not be showing up to your Halloween party with a lightsaber and a Jedi robe. I will not be showing up as Mace Windu anytime in the near future. But I think the first 3 were fantastic. Especially the first Star Wars, awesome. The second, Empire Strikes Back, wow. I mean, for 1980 to come out with something like that, I mean, no wonder there's so many people that are just, go crazy for this stuff. And finally, Return of the Jedi, the final movie to end the trilogy and to bring it to a close, was awesome. And then you decide to go ahead and watch these prequels, which they came out in 1999. Was the first one, was A Phantom Menace. And that's the story of how Darth Vader came to be. And they followed that one up a few years later with Attack of the Clones. And that's where we're at right now. We haven't gotten to the third one, Revenge of the Sith. But I gotta tell you, watching Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, it's rough. It's rough getting through these movies. I don't want to be blunt about it, and I don't want to be glib, but they're just bad. They're just bad movies. Attack of the Clones is real. The Phantom Menace is tough to get through. It's tough to get through. There's an infamous character, Jar Jar Binks, who you literally want to take a Tommy gun to your TV if you're watching it in your house and just go 1920s Al Capone on it every time this guy is on screen. I don't know what they were thinking back in 99 when and this was just as CGI was coming out. So there's a lot of CGI in this movie. And you can see the strides they've made over the years. Because at the time, you'll watch it and you'll see, well, you know, it looks a little silly, but yeah, they were really pushing the CGI, and there's too many CGI characters, and the characters that are involved, you know, you just wish that they hired an actor, whatever, one of these British actors or whoever, to come out there and play the part of a Jar Jar Binks, instead of having him be this ridiculously annoying cartoon character. Now, if you haven't seen the movie yet, you might not know what I'm talking about. You might not get this. This might be foreign to you, but eventually you might go ahead and rent the movie and watch it on Netflix, and you'll be like, wow, Frasier, he definitely had a good point there. I totally see where he's coming from. And that brings me to Attack of the Clones. They realized after Phantom Menace that they had to tone down Jar Jar Binks, and they did so. But now you see a grown Anakin Skywalker pursue his love interest, who's played by Natalie Portman, Queen Amidala, Princess Amidala, Queen Amidala. And, oh man, you're watching this movie, and, I respect these actors for what they are and who they are and what they bring to the table. I mean, Natalie Portman is a great actress, fantastic. She was awesome in Black Swan. But her and Hayden Christensen are just really good-looking people that were blessed with attractive genetics. But man, they have no chemistry, sexual or otherwise. You just see them, and they're forcing their lines. They've got no love for each other. You could just tell that they are they're there to, I don't know. I don't want to say they just were in the movie to earn a paycheck. Obviously, earning a paycheck. But it's like, it almost feels like they never went out to dinner to get to know each other before this movie. They were just like, okay, I'm a young Darth Vader. You're a Queen Amidala, Darth Vader's love interest. And we're just going to go through the motions. And it just seems so forced. And like I said, I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, you might not know what I'm talking about, but rent the movie, see what I'm talking about. You're going to watch it, and watching Attack of the Clones and some of these, romantic scenes where they're supposed to be sparking their relationship, I mean, you feel like you'll feel like you're in a Vietnamese concentration camp and some guy is jamming bamboo shoots down your fingernails. I mean, that's how hard it is to get through this movie sometimes. It's crazy, but it's an experience, and looking forward to watching Revenge of the Sith, where Darth Vader is supposed to Anakin Skywalker is supposed to make the transformation complete. And so I'll let you know how that goes. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe we'll just talk about some other stuff next time I decide to record a conversation between me, myself, and I. So that's all I got. Later, guys.